Okay, so starting the stream today, the final Endwalker prep day. They've actually released the patch notes. So let's check these out, and then we'll dive in and we'll do. I think our first task today is to solo a bunch of Realm Reborn Extreme Trials, so that we can fill up our Wondrous Tales journal and have that to boost us up first half a level on Reaper. So let's look at this. It's with great pleasure we present the preliminary patch notes for Endwalker. Okay, multitude of additions, refinements, adventures, every persuasion, sure to find something to enjoy in this exciting new update. Additional features will come in future updates. The raid Pandemonium is 6.0.1. So that's, I think, is that December 21st? Is that correct? I think that might be December 21st-ish. Treasure Hunt Instance Excitatron 6000 and Pandemonium Savage are coming 6.0.5. Oh, maybe is it the 14th or something for... Maybe it's a bit earlier for the basic raid, and then Savage is the 24th, something like that. Anyway, the new PvP content Crystal Conflict is coming in 6.1 or later. Okay, cool. Here we go. We got the launch trailer, very nice, and a whole bunch of info. Let's take a look here. Okay. Kane's content can only be accessed by registering expansion packs. Distinguish between adjustments. Okay. Notation be used. Okay, cool. Great. So 6.x requires Endwalker. 6.x, new cities, Old Charlian. I'm really excited to see Old Charlian. It looks beautiful. Wait, Razat Han? Oh, no. Oh my god. Okay, let's look at this one first. So quickly looking at Old Charlian, I think it looks obviously incredible. I love the statue. This looks beautiful. Sort of gives me Crystarium vibes, but maybe even more pretty, of just sort of Limsa plus Crystarium combined, being like beautiful city that you want to spend time in. Razat Han? No way, dude. Oh, this looks beautiful as well. I love the colors. Sort of the Indian sort of themed city. It's absolutely gorgeous too. Yeah, so this is like Greece and this is India. It's like Greece and India, basically. Greece and India. This looks cool. This looks cool. I like it. Yeah, with all the different colors, the carpets, right, bazaars, all that sort of stuff. New field areas. We got Labyrinthos. Okay, this looks interesting. Yo, they got like a dome above it. I guess this might be a this looks like Charlian Zone with some sort of like cool tech and clockwork stuff. I wonder what the dome is. Got Thavnair. Okay, cool. So this is like the India-esque zone. Very cool, very cool. Like an elephant gods, very cool. Garlemald. Oh, of course, with the tower. Of course. The Uber Tower. We've got creepy aetherites. This looks like a train. This is a train station. Awesome. Oh yes. I love me some train stations in Final Fantasy. Mare Lamentorum. Oh, is this the one on the moon? There's like a castle here. Yo, this is like a high-tech moon castle. No way. Additional new areas have been omitted to prevent spoilers. I'm already slightly spoiled. To be honest, but that's good. I knew we were going to Garlemald. I hadn't seen the Razat Han stuff before. Thavnair, that's cool. Yeah, these zones look beautiful. I'm hyped for every single one of these. So that, interesting that there is actually stuff on the moon. I guess there would have to be. It'd be kind of boring if you were just on the moon and it was empty. Hey, makes sense. Moon castles. New city and field aetherites have been added. Yeah, this is beautiful. I do love this one. This is the Charlian aetherite. I think it's gorgeous. Sort of a seashell vibe. This is the Garlemald one. This is like the edgiest looking aetherite I've ever seen, so that's kind of hilarious. Okay, number of ether currents in all Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, airs been reduced, and the locations have been adjusted. Interesting. So for the previous ones, that's really interesting. They've reduced the number of ether currents you need and changed. I wonder if they're going to be harder to get. I actually didn't think the ether currents were that bad. But I guess they're just sort of making it even easier so people can get through those expansions quickly. I mean, it's a lot of content to get through to get to Endwalker, so I get it. Actually, speaking of that, I wonder what you guys think, but I did notice that the Mare Lamentarium aetherite, yeah, in fact, if we go back, that aetherite is not new. Is that the aetherite style that they have? Is that the style from Amarot? Maybe? That would make sense if it was linked to them. I can't remember. It is the one from the Tempest. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. I'm curious if you know, when they release the next expansion, it's from the Macarensis angle. I'm curious for the next expansion. Because there's a whole new story. I wonder if they'll include like level boosts or skips or stuff. That's something to consider. Because, you know, if you consider like a new player joining next expansion, like not Endwalker, but the next expansion, they're like, yeah, I want to get into this story. Like, there's a whole new story. Oh, cool, let's go. And it's like, oh, well, you got to play through the old story first. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Well, how long is the old story? It's like, well, you know, you got all of Realm Reborn, then all of Heavensward, all of Stormblood, all of Shadowbringers, all of Endwalker. Yeah, it's pretty long, actually, before you can get to the new story with all the rest of us. I wonder if they might add in like some sort of skit or have them be like, I don't know what they'll do, but it's an interesting thing. I know they have level boost right now, but I wonder if they might give people like a free boost or let you just start new characters in the new story. So that I'm specifically thinking for a new player. Like for a new player, it's not really a solution that, hey, oh, you want to play with everyone? You got to buy a boost. That kind of sucks. But if they're like, you know what, we'll just let you create a new story, a new character in the new story. Anyway, that's for the next expansion. Let's keep going for this one. Quests. Myriad quests in addition to the main scenario. Maybe cases where we cite the initial quest or omit quests to prevent spoilers. Good. Explore and find stuff. So all players are able to enjoy the expansion. Kindly ask everyone to be considerate, to do their best to avoid posting spoiler-related content on official forums, and etc. Cool. New main scenario quest. Thancred, looking at a boat. The twins. Looks like they're maybe an Olsharlian. Perfect. Kryl looking at really nice flowers. Estinian with his new haircut. Just looking badass. Why is Estinian always so cool? He's always so cool. They have said that the new story will be available for new players. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good because it's got to be intimidating for new players. Like, imagine like 3 expansions or 2 expansions into the new story for a poor new player to join and want to catch up with everyone. There's so much, like, I would much rather, if I was a new player, you know, then I would much rather play through like 1 or 2 expansions of the new story, be there with everyone, and then be like, oh cool, now on my own time, now I'm up with everyone and playing with my friends, I can go back and I've got the entire Zodiark arc to play through myself as well and catch up on that. That would be phenomenal. Whereas it would suck to be like, okay, to get up to everyone, I've to either buy a boost, skip it, and be unable to go back without a fresh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. New side story quests. Cool. Quests using the system will have their difficulty and experience rewards adjusted to match your current level. This is great. I like this. Certain ones don't use it. I think that's good. Hopefully there's going to be some good side stories here. I'm looking forward to trying some of them, and it'll be a good way to level up our alternate jobs as well. Role quests have been added. Physical DPS has been divided into melee DPS and physical ranged. I think that's good. So this will be probably Samurai or Reaper. This will probably be Dancer for me. Looks cool. Oh, looks like Hiena's going to be involved in Yugiri, probably for the melee one. Ah, Kani Senna's coming in. You would guess for the healer one, but you never know. Interesting. For tanks. Okay. Shrouded in Peril will be in Razat with a Gridanian delegate. So maybe actually the tank one is with Kani Senna. For the melee DPS. Storm Clouds Brewing in Razat. The Limsa Laminson delegate. Okay, you would assume that this... Huh. Can I link this page? Sure. There you go. Stick it in chat. There you go. Maybe this is Merlwib? Cool. Cool. Maybe they bring in Jack. Just Jack randomly shows up and it's like, hey man, it's me. It's me. Let's mill some churls or whatever. Physical range DPS. Seeds of Disquiet, a Doman delegate. That could be Hien and Yugiri with the physical ranged. Razat. There's a lot of stuff happening in Razat, eh? Our Aching Souls, the Ishgardian delegate. Oh, it's got to be Baymeric. Is this Endwalker spoiler stuff? This is the patch notes. So this does sort of have mild spoilers, yes. Far From Free, the healers, is the Alamegan delegate. Oh god. If the healers get least, they're going to be sad. If the healers get Rauban, they're going to be happy. They're going to be very happy. Okay. Studium Deliveries have been added. Studium Deliveries. Each disciple of the Hand or Land will be able to progress through one of 5 series of quests associated with the different faculties of the Studium. Completing deliveries will advance the story. Yo, that's super cool. The rewards include crafter scripts and gatherer scripts. You must first complete the quest Inscrutable Taste. Yo, cool. Like the Faculty of Archaeology, Rurusha, blacksmiths, armors, and goldsmiths. Dude, get a steam levels and a steam. Yo, this seems super cool. That seems great. Okay, the faculty. An old Charlian from Key Alipo. Oh god, another Alipo. Okay, cool. There's going to be the Faculty of Archaeology for Blacksmith, Armor, Goldsmith. Faculty of Astronomy for Carpenter, Leatherworker, Weaver. Ooh. Faculty of Medicine with Alchemist and Culinarian. Faculty of Anthropology with the Miners and Botanists. Faculty of Etherology with the Fit Man. The Fishers get an entire faculty to themselves. Oh, hot diggity dogs. Hot diggity dogs. They get a whole thing to themselves. Those... Us. I was going to say those. I'm a level 80 Fisher. I'm ready. This is the only one I'm ready for to do. Fear the Thesis. This sounds amazing. Oh my god. So good. Okay. There'll be more stuff after doing all of them. You'll get an additional series of quests. Cool. Okay. Here we go. Certain instance battles will now display character portraits alongside the battle dialogue widget. Ah. Character portraits have only been added to instant battles appearing in the main scenario of Endwalker. Okay, this is great. So it will pop up on your screen like a picture of, let's say, Alize saying, oh, Gaboo, I love you. I don't know, something like that will pop up. You know, Alphano, leave the healing to me. It'll pop up as the widget. That's good. That seems really good. That's good. It'll just make it, you'll be able at a quicker glance to parse who is saying the stuff. That's one thing that I did find difficult. I do find difficult in the games because that stuff in the dungeons isn't voiced. It's kind of a bummer. But it's kind of hard to catch all the text that the characters are saying because you're in the middle of combat and stuff like that. So, when viewing cutscenes in the Unending Journey, class quests and job quests up to and including those introduced in the 4.x patches require players to change to the relevant class or job. Okay, that's kind of... So you can like... I didn't know this was a thing. So you could go in and you could like do the White Mage quests right now as a warrior or something. That's kind of hilarious. They're removing that. All right. For leaves, new tradecraft and fieldcraft leaves have been added. Okay. No tradecraft leaves or fisher fieldcraft leaves allowing multiple turn-ins have been added. Experience points rewarded when using a class at level 80 or above to complete a leave with a level requirement below 80 being capped at 1000. Okay, so like leaves are almost useless below that. You need to do stuff that's level appropriate. Cancer, I guess this is just cutting down on some power leveling exploit stuff, but yeah. With consideration for the inflation of gil and the potential rewards for using a single leave allowance, the following adjustments have been made. Oh, you think this is going to be rough? I've never really done leaves. Oh, these were really good ways to level up. Oh, so they've really nerfed those. Okay. Experience points and gil rewarded for tradecraft leaves that only allow a single turn-in have been increased. Well, that's good. Experience points that allow multiple turn-ins have been reduced. Okay, so they're trying to balance that stuff out. Experience points and gil rewarded for fisher fieldcraft leaves. Yeah, and likewise. So, single turn-ins up, multiple turn-ins down. Because the downscaling of in-game values coincides with adjustments to rewards, it's not possible to make a direct comparison. When undertaking fisher fieldcraft leaves that require spearfishing, number of fish required has been increased. Okay, for fates, new fates have been added. Yo, this guy looks sick. Players will receive bi-colored gemstones upon completing fates in 6.0 areas. The currency can be exchanged with gemstone trader NPCs for various goods. Excellent. Furthermore, it's continue to complete fates. They'll offer a wider selection of items. Cool, that could be good. And here we get a bit of a preview of some of that stuff. Oh, you can see your progress in the gemstone collecting. Cool. Shared fate. Cool, cool, cool. Very nice. So similar to Shadowbringers. Treasure hunts. Treasure hunts. Almastiskin treasure maps and Kumbira skin treasure maps have been added. Rewards for Glider skin treasure maps and Zonier skin treasure maps have been adjusted. Allagan tomestones rewarded for completion of treasure maps introduced prior to patch 6.0 been changed from Allagan tomestones of Revelation and Allegory to Poetics. Okay, straightforward. So all the old tomestones changing to Poetics. Starting in patch 6.0.5, so this is a bit of a ways in, so more end of December, there'll be a chance for a teleportation portal to appear when completing Kumbira skin treasure maps. Okay. Don't know what that means. Sounds cool. The dungeons of Ligia and the shifting oubliettes of Ligia will now be level synced, adjusting players to level 80. Grand and free companies. Additional items will be accepted for supply and provisioning item missions. Okay, makes sense. Reaper and Sage symbol options have been added to company crests. New craftable items have been added to the company workshop. Very nice. Following company actions have been replaced with new actions. Back on your feet 1 and 2. Change to fleet-footed 1 and 2. I think I've heard about this, actually. I think these were the... This is to do with some... What was this again? It's something that's been removed. I think it's like movement speed or better sprints. This house looks great. Yeah, this is a new house. It looks cool. It looks very pretty. I think it's some sort of movement speed in cities. Something like that. Housing. Following the successful restoration of the firmament, a new housing district, Imperium, has been added in Ishgard. Imperium! Looks gorgeous. By completing the following quest, players will be able to teleport to the residential district directly via the Ethernet in Foundation. You need to do Ascending to Imperium. You need to be level 60 for this one. And you need to do Litany of Peace. Okay. Players will only be able to visit upon the release of patch 6.0. Sale of plots and apartments scheduled to begin in 6.1. So that's a good bit away. You'll be able to see it now, but you won't be able to buy there for another good chunk of time. In preparation for the lottery sale system scheduled to be implemented in patch 6.1, no longer be possible to relocate an estate to plots of land are not yet ready for purchase. Okay, this is good. So lottery sale system coming in 6.1 alongside the new housing district. So that's good. So you can enter a lottery to get a housing plot. That's good. You don't need to just stay up spamming all day, every day. Furnishings from the Furnishing Design Contest have been added. Okay. Entries did not win have also been selected to serve as new furnishings. Oh, that's pretty. I love the star thing on the wall. Very nice. Oh, lovely. Cool. Lovely. New furnishings have been added just in general. Lovely. Man, all the housing stuff. It looks incredible. Very nice. This is like an attic room of random music instruments. Crafting facility furnishings can now be used by crafting classes. Hey, great. In accordance with the increased character level cap, level 90 Thavnarian striking dummies have been added. Okay, straightforward. They look cool. New orchestrion rolls have been added. New aquarium fish have been added. Nice. When viewing the aquarium fish window, fish will now be separated into tabs according to size. Oh, that's probably very handy. New seed for flower pots. I think a single new seed. Sounds like a new seed. Ah, here it is. Tritelia seeds. You can get them here. Ooh, Manderville Gold Saucer. New prizes are available for purchase. Oh, you're a wizard, Harry. Oh my god, the Hogwarts Ensemble. The following additions and changes have been made to Triple Triad new cards. Oh, new cards, new NPC opponents. We can engage in Triple Triad matches in new areas. Yes. Okay. Excellent. The real reason to level. Alright, miscellaneous. Players can now select male Vieira when creating a character. Objectively worse than female, but that's okay. Regardless of progression, male Vieira will be selectable when creating new characters, or using Fantasia, or hiring a retainer. Cool. I know a few of you guys are planning to play male bunnies. New hairstyle options for female Vieira. Oh, that's fun. Black and white. Black and front and back. Back and white. Oh my god. Cool. That's a nice hair. That's good. New Hrothgar hairstyles are scheduled to be added in 6.1. New face options been added for the male Midlander hire. Oh, is this the you can match the trailer's face? This is the match the trailer face. That's hilarious with the stubble. I like it. You're going to see a lot of people looking like this as well. Following additions and adjustments have been made to the trust system. Estinian has been added. He can't go to I can't go to Shadowbringers. Okay, for main scenario. Cool. In accordance with increased character level cap for avatar NPCs has been increased. Okay. Oh shit, am I gonna have to level up my guys from 70? I still have like level 70 trust NPC. I'm a bit worried about that. We'll see. Requirement for unlocking scenarios mode have been removed. Avatars and scenario mode be available after completing Shadowbringers. Amount of experience points required for avatars to gain levels will be reduced. Okay, good. Okay, good. Following additions have been made to the Wondrous Tales. Prizes available have been adjusted for the commendation certs. Oh, really? Following duties have been added as objectives for Wondrous Tales. Tower Paradigm's Breach, Minstrel's Ballad, Hades' Elegy, Cinder Drift Extreme, Memoria Miseria Extreme, Sacrifice, all this stuff. So basically all the Shadowbringer stuff. Endwalker entries have been added to the sightseeing log. Following additions, changes have been made to the challenge log. New categories: Boon from Nature, Trigger the Gatherer's Boon Effect, Catch the Day, Spear No Efforts, Give them what they want. Okay, cool. So a bunch of gathering stuff, and basically. Skywatcher NPC has been added to the new areas. Okay, they can offer Weather Forecaster 6.0 areas. Special requirements must be met for certain locations. Okay. Battle system. All level caps for your jobs been up to 90. Reaper and Sage have been added. Shocker. Reaper. Ooh, following quest. Killer Instinct and Ul'dah. Okay, so Ul'dah is going to be swarmed by people looking to be a Reaper. The Sage. Awesome. We unlock Sage in Limsa Lominsa. Very nice. Oh, the Bunny Boy Sage. Okay, gear for Reaper and Sage have been added to the rewards for certain duties and by merchant NPCs. Reaper and Sage cannot be used in the Hall of the Novice, and they can't receive first-time completion bonus from guild tests, so that's fine. New job actions, we've seen those. Actions and traits have been adjusted. Sick pet action has been removed. Time frame which players must execute actions to continue or complete combat has been extended. This actually could have some impact, that you don't have to worry about doing your actions. You know, your combo will persist for a while longer, so for some jobs that's kind of important. I think Gunbreaker maybe, Ninja, stuff like that. Nice change. Following additions, adjustments are made to limit breaks. Limit breaks no longer cancel combo action. Oh, that's good. Range of effect for healer limit breaks has been increased from 30 to 50. That's good. This is good for machinists as well. Cool. In order to curb the inflation of game data, such as HP and damage, values used in battle have been downscaled. Again, I think that's good. Makes it more readable as well. That's true. Also going between pulls with the combos. Yeah, 100%. Player attributes have been adjusted. Weapon damage adjusted to achieve parity between physical and magical damage attributes of weapons at the same item level. Okay. Effective determination on damage dealt has been increased. Determination and piety attributes of certain low-level gear have been adjusted to match values of their critical hit and direct hit attributes. I think this might just make your auto gearing stuff make sense. I remember for low levels, like 1 to 50, your auto gearing stuff can do some weird things, so that's cool. Effects of certain monsters and NPC actions have been adjusted. Amount of experience points required to level up have been adjusted. Cool. Adjustment made to the following. Defeating enemies, all this sort of stuff. So I think it's going to be easier, right? I hope it's going to be easier. Armory bonus granted below level 80 been increased from 50% to 100%. That's huge. Great. Level 80 onwards is going to be 50% increase. That's great. Nice. So that will really help you get through some of those older levels. Status effect True Self been changed to Indomitable Spirit. Its description's been adjusted. Okay. Apply during instant quest battles where you control NPC allies. Difficulty has been set to easy or very easy. Okay. Okay, so if you're playing on very easy, stuff will be easier. Cool. In accordance with the increased level cap, New World Preferred World character bonus applies to all jobs level 79 or below. New enemies been added. Anything on Glamour Dresser? No, not yet. New enemies, though. This guy looks badass. That's a stag. Oh my god. Oh my god. Nice. And there, that's like a supermodel. I don't know. New dungeons have been added. That looks creepy as fuck, and I'm here for it. I like it. Oh, it's the train dungeon. It's a train dungeon. Oh, Forest Fire. Oh, and then this one looks cool. Interesting. Experience points previously earned from standard dungeon enemies now be earned from dungeon bosses. Okay, so only from killing bosses, I guess. None from the enemies. Items obtained from treasure coffers and dungeons have been adjusted. Oh. So, Ambador Keep Wanderer's Path. Okay, bunch of stuff changed. Cool. In accordance with increased level cap, players can now gain experience from level 80 dungeons, trials, and 5.x Alliance raid dungeons. Cool. New trials have been added. Hidden. What? Okay, that's fun. Who knows what it is? When undertaking the Great Hunt, the Great Hunt Extreme, I've done this. A new visual indication when shattering Rathalos' tail has been added. We did this yesterday. Unreal trials have been temporarily disabled. Weapon coffer has been added to the following duties. A lot of stuff. Whoa. Lots of weapon coffers. Weapon received from weapon coffers determined by your current job. When doing it as a paladin, get both a sword and a shield. Oh, that's nice. Cool. Very cool. Gear obtained from treasure coffers has been changed to gear coffers. Binding Coil of Bahamut. Second Coil of Bahamut. Alexander and Omega. Savage. Okay. Players now receive the power of the Echo in the event all party members are incapacitated during the following trials. Cloud Deck and Cloud Deck Extreme. Okay. Each time you restart the trial, it'll give you 10% Echo effect. Increases each restart up to a maximum of 50%. Okay. Strength of the Echo granted in Eden's Promise Savage has been increased. I didn't know you got Echo buffs in Savage. That's interesting. Okay. Goes up to 20%. Burning Field, an expansion of Stone Sea Sky, or Stone Sky Sea has been added. Okay, with level 90 striking dummies. And tailored to various high-level duties. That's very cool. A place to train in Razathan. Weekly restriction on receiving cracked Stella clusters upon clearing the Tower Paradigm's breach has been removed. New elite marks have been added. Oh, he looks cool. Cyber Monkey. I like it. Oh, he looks good. It's your mum. Players can now hunt regular and elite marks in new areas. Okay, great. Use sacks of nuts. Okay, so we're still going with the nuts. We're still using nuts. Elite and dangerous will be starting in Old Charlian. Okay. Exchange sacks of nuts in Old Charlian or Razathan. Reaper and Sage arms are available from the following deep dungeon vendors. Okay, good. So they'll be incorporated in deep dungeons. Players can now sort the adventurers list by class job when undertaking duties in Eureka, Baltia, or Telubrium Reginae. Error message in CLL or Dalridia has been adjusted. Okay. Following additions just been made to Telubrium Reginae. Maximum waiting time has been set to 10 minutes. Players will enter the duty even if they not reach max party size. Parties comprised of less than 24 players will be given the Echo. Okay, good. So this makes it much easier to farm Telubrium Reginae, right? That makes it much easier. Cool. Allagan Tomestones of Aphorism have been added. Maximum of 2,000 Tomestones. Players can only receive Tomestones of Aphorism after reaching level 90 with at least one Disciple of War or Magic. No weekly limitation. A secondary currency, Allagan Tomestones of Astronomy, will be available 4 weeks after the start of official service for Endwalker. So January, we'll have Astronomy Tomestones, which will probably have the weekly limit. Following additions have just been made to Allagan Tomestones. So Allegory and Revelation are gone. Phantasmagoria is going to be gone. Poetics are still there. Okay. Aforementioned tomestones no longer be available. They'll now offer Poetics or Aphorism instead. Okay. I don't know what Phantasmagoria are, but they're completely gone now. The other ones you can trade it in. That's okay. You can trade them in to the NPC Oriana and Revenant's Toll. Exchange your old tomestones for Poetics. I'm going to do that when stuff flips over. Following additions have been made to the Duty Finder. Category names and duties listed have been reorganized. Undersized Party has been renamed to Unrestricted Party. Okay, that makes sense. Functionality's not changed. 5.x duties can be done with it. Certain duties now give you the Epic Echo status. Oh, Epic Echo. Increases player attributes to maintain a level of difficulty similar to that experienced before the introduction of downscaling. Okay. Oh, because basically with downscaling, that some of the old duties might have been harder now. If you tried to, so like, I don't know, soloing a Realm Reborn might be more difficult in Endwalker than it would have been in Shadowbringers. So they're going to give you a super buff to make up for it. That makes sense. Raid Finder only lists trials and duties introduced with patch 6.0. Okay. Okay, the stuff can still be accessed by Raid Finder. Duty Finder's been adjusted as follows. Okay, Duty Roulette 50, 60, 70 and Duty Roulette 80 have been combined into 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons. And a number of tomestones is going to be adjusted. So Expert give 80 Aphorism. Level 60, 70, 80 dungeons, 100 Poetics, 120 Aphorism. Leveling is 100 Aphorism. Trial 60 Aphorism. Main scenario 300 Poetics, 100 Aphorism. Alliance rates 120, 120, so on and so forth. Calculations for experience points earned by Chocobo companions been adjusted. Oh my, there's so much stuff. PvP actions for Reaper and Sage. The Feast. Season 20 will end. Pre-season will begin. Cool. I don't know anything about this. I think I'm being logged out, am I? No. Stay on. New items. I love this, like, back and front. Yo, that Dragoon set looks sick. I love that. Gunbreaker set, nice. I think that's probably a ninja set. Dancer set looks a bit weird. Okay, cool. It's a pity the picture's a bit blurry, but it's cool. Oh, they're from Final Fantasy IV. Oh, yeah. They do look kind of old school, don't they? They do have that old school vibe. Yeah, cool. Uh-huh. New recipes have been added. Certain recipes can be crafted with quick synthesis. So new ones. Oh, recipes that allow for quick synthesis do not require the item has been crafted prior to using the feature. So you can quick synthesize straight away. Certain items can now be sold, desynthesized, or submitted for expert delivery missions. Number of slots allotted to the main hand and rings tab of the armory chest has been increased to 50. Description for items increase experience points earned has been adjusted. Oh, increases XP earned by 30% when level 30 below the brand new ring. Okay, cool. No changes have been made to the effect, just changing the descriptions. Okay. Reaper and Sage have been added as required jobs for certain gear. Gear for Reaper and Sage can be attained from Grenalt in the Tempest. Oh, level 80. Cool, you're gonna get gear at level 80 from Grenalt. Yo! Sale price of certain items have been changed. Following item names have been changed. Oh, okay. I wonder why. So thigh boots have been changed to long boots, a lot of them. Flan shards have been changed to heavy solarettes. Pumpkin cookie has become old pumpkin cookie. Truly a massive change. Okay. Following items no longer classified as unique. Okay, so Ronkin, Crypt Lurker, Crystarium. So these were like poetic tombstone gear stuff. So you can get like whatever. You could buy 2 Crypt Lurker Ring of Slaying or something. Okay. New system been added, allowing players to dye artifact gear after progressing to a certain point in role quests on the main scenario. Ah, so you can dye your artifact gear after doing role quests on main scenario. Okay. Okay. Following items are now dyeable. Weathered has been removed from their name. Okay. Chango Shadowbringer. Hey, there he is. So these are like... Are these your weapons or something? Following items can now be equipped regardless of gender. Oh, no. Oh, whoa. Look at this. A whole lot of stuff is now gender free. Including you can have Tavnarian tights on your man now. That's pretty huge. I like that. Cool. Very nice. In accordance with the downscale of in-game values, battle-related adjustments have been made. Gear attributes adjusted, materia attributes adjusted, potency of meal and healing items adjusted, potency of meal and healing items below level 50 has been increased. Yeah, that's big actually. So I'm wondering if this is like, I'm not sure if this is for just the new stuff or if it's for everything. Like that's great. If it's just like, hey, you get through the MSQ in your role quest and you can dye your like 50, 60, 70, 80 gear. That's fantastic. That's great if that's the way it is. Not sure if it's just the new stuff or if it's all the stuff. Because yeah, like you said, like before you need extreme trials and Eureka and things like that. It's great if that's the way it is. Following adjustments have been made to weapons obtained from relic weapon quests. Zodiac Eureka resistance, secondary attributes okay. And animal weapons, all attributes reduced. Yeah, fine. Piety attribute has been removed from a bunch of gear. Okay. Physical, magical, defensive, disciple of war gear can be equipped by tank class has been increased. Okay, good. Selecting recommended gear as a tank will now give you tank gear below level 50. That's good. That's a pain. Players can no longer cast lots on coffers containing multiple gear pieces that they contain a unique item the player already possesses. It is still possible to cast lots on coffers such as weapon coffers whose contents differ according to your current class or job when it's opened. Error message displays when failing to open a chest containing unique items you already possess has been adjusted. Changes have been made to belts. Belts no longer equipped. Waist tab of the armory chest gone. Belts can no longer be repaired. You can no longer take materia out of belts. You can no longer stick materia in belts. You can no longer buy them or sell them. You can no longer, buy them or sell them. You can no longer trade them. Recipes are gone. You can no longer obtain, okay, they're just gone. They're just gone. No belts. No belts. They're going to be unobtainable and their description has been adjusted before becoming obsolete due to advancements in tailoring. Belts such as this were used for holding up trousers and the like. Okay, that's hilarious. Belts, yeah, don't need them, don't need them, don't need them. Cool. Upon the release of 6.0, belts will be moved to the Calamity Salvager. if they're equipped by you or your retainer or in your chest. Okay, you can get your obsolete belts back. In accordance with the removal of belts, calculations used to determine average item level have been adjusted. Fair. In accordance with the removal of belts, the crafting, okay, change has been made to achievement requirements. My body is a temple. Dressed like a pirate day. A mummer and motley. I made that. Armor 1, armor 2, armor 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. Leatherwork. Okay. Yeah. Weaver. So you don't need to make the belts anymore. Sure. Speed belts can no longer be obtained from Eureka Pajos. New item Blitzring can be obtained in its place. Probably do the same thing. Sundry Splendors. One-stop shop for gear and items purchased in exchange for elegant tomestones and scripts has been added to the Crystarium. Yo! Oh, that's great! That's great! Okay, so you don't need to be faffing about teleporting to each of the cities now. There's just going to be a one-stop shop for your tomestones, for your scripts in the Crystarium. Wham bam! In you go. Just right beside the Aetheryte Plaza. Great. Icons indicating required currencies have been added to the drop-down item of the item exchange menu. Oh, good. So you can see, like, this is where I trade in my poetics to get poetic gear. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Adjustments been made to gear exchanges for elegant tomestones of Phantasmagoria, Allegory, and Revelation. Okay. Seems fine. Sure. Maximum amount of crystal sand and umbrite required to complete an animal weapon been reduced. Ho, 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 ho. New items been added to inventory of Calamity Salvagers. Requirements for purchasing items from Calamity Salvagers adjusted. Okay. Let's do some quests to find Calamity Salvagers. Okay. Collectible dealer in Mordona, a Revenant's Toll has been removed. Oh. That's weird. Okay. Level cap for Disciples of Hand and Land has been increased to 90. Shocker. Amount of experience points required to level up. The class has been adjusted due to downscaling. Okay. Purple Crafter's Script and Purple Gatherer's Script currencies have been added. Okay, so you can get purple scripts now. You can have up to a max of 2,000 at a time. You can exchange them at level 90. Adjustments have been made to Crafter Gatherer scripts. Okay, so white scripts are still there. Yellow scripts are going to be turned into white scripts. And red scripts just going to be gone. So no yellow scripts, just white scripts now. No more yellow scripts. You can't use them for items. Red crafter scripts are just gone. And yeah, the number you need has been adjusted. You want to cap your yellow and white scripts before tomorrow? Okay, I won't be able to do that, but okay. Good tip for people who can. To improve functionality of the script exchange window, categories have been reorganized in a new interface according to script type and level range, allowing players to more easily... That's good. That's good. I did find that stuff intimidating. Good. Available menu categories for the Splendor Vendor and Idleshire have been changed. Okay, so all this stuff is just now Tradecraft or Fieldcraft. Adjustments made to script tokens. Blue Crafter scripts, no longer obtainable from Splendor's Vendor in Idleshire. No longer used. They're just gone, basically. Flying text can now be displayed when using items or actions that restore CP or GP. Oh, cool. New actions and traits have been added for Disciples of the Hand. Following recipes for gladiators' arms and shields have been removed, replaced with recipes to craft them as a set. Ooh, so some pretty big stuff, like from trials and things like that. Okay. New recipes. Cool. So you make the sword and shield together. Very good. Adjustments are made to the crafting log. Level base and special now ordered from highest level to lowest. Option to add items to your market board favorites have been added. Ooh, market board favorites. That's cool. That's cool. Categories under housing have been expanded. Okay, instead of housing 1 and 2, you now have fixtures, outdoor, indoor, tables, rugs, tabletop, wall mounted. Oh, that's great. Icons have been added to indicate high quality versions of material may be used for an initial increase to recipe's quality. Okay. Following Sky Steel tool materials no longer required to be high quality when exchanging for upgraded tools. Oddly specific latex. Okay. Players above level 80 receive a max of 1000 XP when submitting items to House of Splendors or Ishgardian. Ooh, that's pretty big. So to level up above 80 in your crafting or gathering, you're not going to be able to power level it in Ishgardian Restoration. That's probably that's useless. So only up to 80. Now possible to submit collectible fish with a low collectability to the House of Splendors. Okay. A mountain type of Crafter's Gatherer scripts. received from custom deliveries have been adjusted. Now possible to submit collectible fish with a low collectability rating for custom deliveries. Downscaling, okay. Progress and quality values from crafting have been adjusted. Resplendent tool components crafted prior been renamed obsolete resplendent tool components. So if you're working on a resplendent tool, probably try to finish it today if you can. New actions and traits have been added for Disciple of the Land. Okay. You can no longer gather high quality items. The chance to obtain high quality items has been replaced with the Gatherer's Boon effect. Gatherer's Boon increases item yield by 1. And it's determined on your perception rating. So no high quality items from gathering, you'll just get more standard items. Like this. Okay. 200% bonus upon gathering high quality items has been replaced with a 100% bonus upon triggering Gatherer's Boon. Okay. And they're changing achievements and stuff. That links in. Okay. Cool. Vitality attribute on Gatherer gear has been adjusted. Okay. Adjustments to the Gathering log. Items on our level tab. Highest level to lowest level. Special tab have been adjusted. Okay. Items no longer available as high quality. Gathering or fishing. Defeating enemies. Tomes is everywhere. Just no high quality items. Craftable items will still be available as high quality. In addition to crafting, they may be obtained by other means, including treasure hunts and desynthesis. Oh. Okay, so there will still be high quality stuff, just not from gathering, or tomestones, or scripts, or ethereal reduction. Interesting. In accordance with the removal of high quality items from gathering and fishing, adjustments have been made to all the quests, of course. Okay. Bonuses for submission of high quality items have been removed from following quests. Okay. Fishers can no longer catch high quality fish. Now instead be able to catch large sized fish. Okay. Your wife isn't high quality, she's just large. When catching a large sized fish, there's a chance to receive the Angler's Art status effect. Okay, it can be stacked up to 10 times, and you can execute various fishing actions. Okay, so catch large sized fish to get a buff that you can spend on certain actions. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Mooch needs a large-sized fish. Patience and Patience 2 increase the chance of large-sized fish. Fishing release. Okay. Cool. Reworked fishing. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. High-quality items have changed. Functions as a normal quality item. Okay, so. Okay, you can't sell them or trade them. So any high-quality item that can no longer be obtained, you cannot sell or trade to other players. Okay, wow. You can still submit them for guild leaves and grand companies, supply and provisioning. They don't give any bonuses though, so yeah. Spearfishing system's been overhauled, involves a mini-game where you strike fish as they swim across the screen. Okay. A spearfishing jig, use the Fathom and Shark Eyes to locate teeming waters. Strike them with a jig action as they go across your field of vision. Okay. They're gonna have weak spots? Okay, hit them in their weak spot. Certain fish have distinctive appearances. They're guaranteed to be large size when caught, so they're big, I guess. Wariness. Nearby fish take notice of your actions in the teeming waters. Their wariness will increase over time and with each strike of your spear. And then they'll leave, so this is like your limit. Catch counter. Successfully catching fish in quick succession increases catch counter up to 10, which slows the rate at which wariness increases. It'll reset if you go too long without catching. Okay. Okay, more. There's so much stuff in this, is crazy. New teeming waters for spearfishing. Okay. And stuff has been adjusted in your fishing records for that. Spearfishing specific fish will give you spearfisher's intuition. AAA records can be obtained from certain teeming waters in the fishing log. Okay, ocean fishing has changed. 100% point bonus for large-sized fish. Goalstorm effect increases the chance of large-sized fish. Okay. Reward space have changed. So 50 to 89. Experience points changed and White Gatherer scripts. Level 90 gives White Gatherer scripts and purple. But certain conditions must be met. Don't know what they are. Okay. More adjustment to fishing. New fishing holes. S-rank records. Ooh. Progress towards fishing intuition remains even after logging out. Sale price of fishing bait has been reduced. New tomes of regional folklore have been added. New minor botanist gathering points. New items to gathering points. New items for ethereal reduction. Number of items for material reduction has been increased. Level cap for desynthesis has been increased from 520 to 580. New mounts. Whoa, you can be inside like an Omega thing? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Ah! New minions. Oh, a little crab, a little owl thing. They're cute. New chocobo barding. Your chocobo can be a dancer now. New fashion accessories. Oh my god. Live your pixie dreams with pixie wings. System. Oh my god. Market board in Old Charlian. Reduced tax rates have been adjusted. Okay. Retainers can be registered to the Old Charlian market. Retainer level capped to 90. Retainers can be reapers or sages. Okay. Cannot already be assigned a job. Must be reset if they are. So will I need to reset Butler Kex again? They cannot be assigned a job. Now my retainer, he's a lancer, so he doesn't have a job. He has a class. And it might be this. If they've already been assigned a class or a job, open the menu, reset their class, reset them to level 1. Oh no. Yeah, you have to then re-level them to level 70. Unlock Reaper or Sage, and then at level 70 you can turn him into that with a copy of Modern Vocation. Okay, I think that's how it works. Amount of XP points required for retainers to gain levels will be reduced. Wonderful. Because Butler Kex is trying to level up again. Following additions, adjustments made to retainers. New objectives to delivery missions and exploration ventures. Number of items obtained from delivery missions and ventures has increased. New items from quick exploration. Bonus to items received for gather or delivery missions be affected by retainer's perception rating rather than gathering rating. Yeah, okay, cool. And yep, okay. Required item level of or gathering rating can be confirmed before selecting a mission. Okay, you can search for stuff. Cool. Achievement window has been revamped. Near completion recommended tabs have been added. Cool, new achievement window. Looks way better. Shows all achievements near completion. Recommended displays 4 achievements that will reward items or titles. Cool. How badass, that's great. New achievements and titles. Following adjustments to teleportation, you can now use Aetheryte tickets when the cost exceeds a specific guild allowance. So good. Option to enable confirmation prompts when using Aetheryte tickets has been added. Guild cost for teleport been adjusted. Map will be displayed when selecting Ethernet destinations. The picture's broken though. Maps will not be displayed accessing stuff in like Zadmore, Firmament, etc. World map's been updated to include the 3 great continents. Well, I should maybe reload this. It's broken. Toggle between levels of a map. Player search menu. Reaper, Sage are in there. Custom option under location. Okay, you can customize. Ooh, question marks. Player list will now display the target of spells cast by party members. Cool. Oh, he's gonna raise number 1. Okay. Following adjustment made to the party finder. Search results will no longer include parties you cannot join due to the 1 player per job setting being enabled. Pure healers and barrier healers can now be specified when recruiting party members. When a party member withdraws from a duty it's about to start, other party members receive a notification a penalty has been incurred upon the player who withdrew. Yeah, suffer. Ether Compass has been moved to the collection menu. Okay, cool. If the Ether Compass was registered to your hotbar prior to the release of patch 6.0, it's been replaced with a question mark icon. Icon may be safely removed. If you previously owned but discarded an Ether Compass, a new one will be added to the collection menu automatically. HP bars display even when incapacitated. The conditional enhancements category has been added to the HUD layout. Okay, cool. That's cool. So you have like long-term buffs, short-term buffs, debuffs, and then conditional stuff, so like procs and things like that. Following adjustment made to ground targeting, cursor speed has been changed to be faster. Option to prevent the cursor moving beyond ground targeting range has been added. Oh, option to execute actions pressing the button a second time has been added. Text command to execute ground targeted actions without entering ground targeting mode has been added. Oh, that's cool. So you can execute ground targeted actions without going into ground targeting mode. Will they just target on you? Or maybe on your enemy or something? That's something exciting to explore. When submitting or trading items, right-clicking with the mouse or pressing X controller automatically selects high quality collectible items with the highest rating first. Okay, increase level cap. Conditions must be met to set your status as new adventure been adjusted. Played less than 300 hours. I need to finish Death Unto Dawn MSQ. Okay. Oh, so you can turn your new adventure status back on if you lost it, but you're now re-qualified for being a noob. You can get your Sprout tag back. That's cool. Bonus to experience points when a mentor forms a party with a new adventure or a turner now apply until level 80. Okay. Increased level cap. Requirements for new mentors have been adjusted. Complete level 90 stuff, basically. Okay. At least 1,000 dungeons and trials. At least 1,500 player commendations. Okay, and again, level 90 stuff for hand and land. Mentor renewal. You have to renew your certificate for being a mentor. Okay. Okay, cool. New dungeons for Explorer mode. Bunch of Stormblood dungeons. Instant dungeons in patch 6.0 will be added to the Explorer mode. Following changes made to group pose. You can use group pose using performance action, so while playing music as a bard. You can initiate when undertaking duty as an NPC ally, or when transformed into an enemy NPC. New frames, new stickers. NPCs can be set as targets that accompany you in quests. Oh man, so if like Elfino's hanging out with you, you can use him in group pose. Duties can be recorded by the duty recorder been changed. Okay, so it's gonna be the Tower Paradigm's breach and some question mark for the 2 trials in 6.0. When selecting items being sold by your retainer. Okay, you can search. Man, there's so much stuff. You can now disable resizing of chat log window via mouse drag. Or to reduce server congestion, measures have been implemented temporarily. Players inactive for 30 minutes logged out automatically, who would be me reading this. New areas will be split into multiple instances. Okay. Server congestion stuff. Okay, some PlayStation controller stuff. Support for embodies immersive spatial audio has been added. Okay. More system stuff for immersive audio. HUD tab display character portraits with battle dialogue widget. Okay. Limit ring. That's going to be cool. I think that's going to be good. Limit the ring movement to targeting range. Press action twice to execute. That's going to be handy. Oh man. Text commands have been added. Oh, for riding pillion on a selected party member's mount. That's cool. You can select your seat. Cool. Patch notes. Pet Glamour. Alter appearance of select summons for edgies and stuff. Carbuncles. Okay. Pet size for summon. Alter the size of select summons. Wow. For your summons, you can change their size. So I guess they don't get in your way as much, but it doesn't affect other players. Okay. Bunch of stuff. This is very technical. Huh. Okay, additions to the auto translation dictionary. Autocomplete dictionary for console players. New trophies for console. Sound engine's been improved. Okay. New music, sound effects, and voices. Shocker. In preparation for the Oceanic Data Center selection screen has been adjusted. Cool. UI resolution set to high. PlayStation 5 always uses these settings. Game launcher. Design has been changed to the launcher. Theme settings have been added. And you can store game data for Windows. Title screen logo, opening movie have been changed to Endwalker. Very cool. Reaper and Sage have been added to solo rank. Oh my god, we got to the end, team! We did it! Holy crap, that was long. There's so much stuff. That was insane. What a patch. There's so much stuff. Holy shit. Well, that's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff in there. A lot of technical stuff. A lot of straightforward changes. A lot of good little changes, though, as well. Some exciting things, too. Yeah, I'll probably post this on YouTube. And let me know what you think. Let's go play some frickin' Final Fantasy today, though, before servers get shut down. Overall thoughts on the patch notes? My overall thoughts are pretty positive. Yeah, I think it looks good. Highlights, I think the new zones and stuff look amazing. I'm very excited for that whole thing about artifact armor. I think that's great. I think the artifact armor that you can unlock the dye ability more easily is pretty good. Again, I like the idea that they're going to simplify like the whole high quality ingredients. I actually like that. I think that's good. You know, I have terrible issues with my inventory. So removing the whole high quality gathering stuff just helps that a lot, I think. Makes it more straightforward. So I think that is nice. Yeah, maybe some of my highlights. Yeah, they'd be some of the bigger highlights for me. Yeah, I think that's some of the main stuff. There you go. Yep. And obviously it seems like they might make some of the leveling a bit easier for most stuff. Like armory bonus increasing is also really nice too. So there's highlights. All right, let's go play the game.